Da-da-da, I wanna be the very best.
Bum, bum, bum,
To
bum.
stake them is my real test. Oh no, I fucked it up.
Winner.
I messed it up. To buy them is my real test. To stake them is my cause.
Bum,
Do-do-do. I will search
bum, bum,
across
bum,
the web, looking far and wide. These
bum,
APYs to understand potential that's inside. Cryptomon,
bum,
gonna stake 'em all.
bum, bum. Sorry, I don't have a symbol here. The only way I can make a symbol song is by throwing my glass across the room and breaking it, and I don't think.
You stake me
Put it
and
right
I'll
at the end.
stake you.
Symbol.
Cryptomon. What's going on, guys?
Hey,
How you doing today? What's up, Jello? How are you?
I'm just wonderful, and you sound happy.
I am.
Boy,
Happy
you sound
Friday.
really happy Friday.
Happy
So,
Friday.
yeah, Marky says clap, yay, clap,
We got
clap,
that one
clap.
on record.
Yeah.
Cryptomon. Make an NFT out of that.
So Playboy, sorry, there's a coal mine explosion in China. That's what Playboy Cup is saying.
Oh.
Caused a massive drop in Bitcoin's total mining power.
Ooh. Interesting. So
Oh,
maybe we could take a look at the total mining power of Bitcoin.
that's odd that a coal mine explosion. That, but who knows? China.
Bitcoin transaction hash rate. Yeah. So it was about 171. What is this unit? M terahash. Hash rate terahashes. Million terahashes to 165. It's not a huge drop. 5 million terahashes. If anything, the Bitcoin mining power from transactional hash rates I'm very bullish on, regardless of whatever current event might have happened. Just because Bitmain is launching their 110 terahash S19 Pro, like that's coming out pretty soon, which is pretty badass. If you don't know what the ASIC 110 terahash, look at the cost. You're earning $47 a day right now, $1,400 a month, and $17,000 a year on this machine. So a lot of retail investors are going to get their hands on this machine. Look at this power consumption. Holy wattage. Holy watt, Batman. Oh my gosh. 75 decibels. Do you know how loud that is? That's gonna sound like you ever been to the dentist? It's gonna sound like 20 of those little electric toothbrush things going on in your ear at the same time, trying to sleep in your room with that. Good luck. We want to look at the Chainlink white paper today. We do have some cryptocurrency news that we'll be talking about. Like we said, something about China, miners, FUD, whatever. It's okay. Coinbase IPO listing. Didn't see a huge price blow up. Haven't seen a huge price drop. Kind of interesting. Wonder what we'll see into this weekend. I'm looking to buy some cheap. Here with my boy Jello. And then this tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, we've got the charity live stream where the DAO, the Whaler DAOs, I think they're just called the DAO. The Whaler DAO themselves will be here partying it up at 9 with yours truly. And we're going to be giving away some money to a charity. So don't be here expecting money. It's not for you. You could be here expecting money, but you're going to have to earn it, right? Through education and time and questions. Ask good questions, get good answers. Let's look at BTC on the 4-hour here. I don't think Chinese FUD. This doesn't look terrible. The daily looks like there could be more room downward. There could be more, there could be more of an argument for a move down than a move up. But I think the 4-hour honestly says that there's a lot of room down. But with that being said, that gives us a lot of room to make a higher low. So if Bitcoin just wants to be in Chop City, that's fine. We've kind of been in Chop City for what feels like a while. We kind of hang out, and then break out, and then hang out, and then break out, and then hang out, and then break out. So I wouldn't be too nervous about anything that I see here right now on this 4-hour chart. Nothing super scary. And I'm still pretty bullish on the overall cryptocurrency market cap. Let's look at Doge. What the frick? What the frick, Cocello?
Yeah, what the frick?
What the frick, man?
A long time ago.
What the frick, man? We were talking about Doge so long ago. We even drew a shit meme line.
Yeah, I remember when you were talking about it way back when it was sub-penny.
Yep. And talking about how traders were being impatient, saying that this was Elon Musk saying Doge was going to $1. This was traders getting impatient over Doge not being at $1 and selling. And I have known so many people who did. And then this was just, this was me taking profit too early. This is me taking profit too early, but it's okay. If you learn lessons from my mistake. I still have some Doge, but I exited like half of my Doge position because I did really well on that trade. I went up 200%. Right?
There's no shame in that.
Right. I mean, I gave up 200% for 800% or whatever. Should I had still held on, but
no, because you locked in a profit.
I did.
You don't know. It could have gone back down to half sub-penny.
See,
you're smart. You took the profit.
Right. And here's my mindset. I'm now looking for other avenues or other places to put that capital already. I'm not going to sit here and try and re-enter into Doge and worry about the profits that I could have, should have, or would have had if I had done something differently. Because that's that's called chasing, and that's really bad.
And that's where you end up being a bag holder.
Well, you either end up being a bag holder or you end up just, like I said, getting married. I'm not sure if I actually talked about it at the beginning of this stream, but I was talking about it before we started. Getting married to a project. I see so many crypto investors, new people into cryptocurrency. If anything, Dogecoin got a lot of people were married to Dogecoin for the wrong reasons, and hopefully they reap their rewards and they're now in the crypto space for the right reasons. But it's just don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's how you get married to a coin, basically. And whenever I took my Doge trade off at 200%, I could have let 25% free ride and still that have been a free rolling asset, right? So then I would have had taken my profit, taken my initial investment out, and then had a free rolling asset. And that's what you should be striving to build, especially if you're going to try to trade. But your potential to earn liquidity and use that liquidity to passively generate you more liquidity is going to make you that's going to be like the best non-financial advice that you'll hear of your life. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Or just put it in a book and then send me I'll take send 5% to the National Dingo Society or something. Dingo Association of America.
Oh, bingo. I don't play bingo. Sorry.
No, dingo. I have a dog.
Oh, dingo.
That's a dingo,
yeah. You have a dingo dog?
Yeah, Loca. She's the best dog in the world.
And so, did it eat your baby?
The dingo ate my baby.
Yeah. Anyway, there isn't much in the chat right now. I have a question. I'm getting a pop-up on my thing here for Student Coin. Greatest ICO in 2021. Have you heard of this?
Yes, I have.
Coin?
Yep.
Okay.
Easy design, create, personal, manage NFTs, join Student Coin Launchpad, first platform that allows users. Let's look at Student Coin. Build and manage your own token. It's simple. Student Coin is the first crypto platform that allows users to easily design, create, and manage personal, startup, NFT, and DeFi tokens. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to use this project and try to launch my own coin then, because I have a bunch of ideas. And I just don't really have the time to like hire a developer and do all this. So this is actually really
Okay.
exciting for me because I'm looking to incentivize people who educate other people, and I don't actually have to put any skin in the game to do that. Nowadays, in this crazy crypto world that we live in, I can create crypto world news education token or whatever, and for every hour you're on stream, the token you'll be dropped X amount. There's ways that I can create value out of thin air from people's um, you know efforts, and then I think that's how I'm really going to get the ball rolling and start getting some good educators, some great educators on the Crypto World News Show. Because ideally, what's the idea? 24/7, best content, but it's hard. Okay, I don't. You got to pay people pay broadcasters 24/7. So a coin makes a lot of
Yep.
sense, I think, if they would be willing to be, to earn, um, as long as it's traded, and anything's traded nowadays, you can get shitcoin
Yep.
listed.
So you'll be making money out of thin air,
Yep,
just like the Fed.
yep. I'll be making, but unlike the Fed, it's trackable and traceable, and that there is a finite amount that I will set in the Genesis block that will ever be in existence. It's going to be a divisible currency that's fractional, and it's also going to transact for very low or little cost. You know, so
Okay.
like the Fed, but more like the Dogecoin of the Fed.
Okay. Well, that's a good way to put it. Dogecoin of the Fed. So, what do
NFT
you
it.
think of NFT? What do you think about what do you think about the actual ICO?
The actual ICO for student coin.
Yep, they're offering
It
the
looks
initial
like
coin offer.
it looks like they have a um, looks like they have so their price of 2 cents per one STC student coin fundamental value. I mean, usually the fact that it's even in an ICO stage in 2021 um, is kind of hats off to them because they probably had to jump through a whole bunch of hoops to even get in the ICO stage in 2021 because the ICO stage is not what it used to be like it was in 2017. There's a lot more peering eyes now, so yeah, I think this looks like a really good project, and it seems like they have a strong team. They know what they're doing, and a good marketing budget. It seems like to back, which gets me excited because you can't have a great project without any sort of marketing plan or exposure, because then I guess it's only as good as the people who use it or know about it. So you can get referred. Share the STC Launchpad ICO with your friends. All you need to do is send your unique referral link. Okay. Earn 20% of ETH invested by every person you refer. Earn 30% of STC by every person you refer. Okay. So this might be a cool way to earn
So
some
that's
money.
what we're looking for. Yep, what you're looking.
I'd like to create
So
your unique. I'd like to get 30% in STC, please. Get referral link. Oh, I gotta make it. Oh well.
okay, so it's 2 cents a coin
Yeah,
right
two
now.
2 cents a
But if you
coin.
go into the ICO, it's okay. Cool. Anybody in chat land have a question for him, or just a question in general? If not,
Um, did we talk about any news today? Binance 15th, Coinbase destroys $500 million worth of BNB. That's
what?
pretty awesome. So Binance has a coin burn that they do, and this was their
Mm-hmm.
15th round of it. And during this 15th round, they burnt Kids in Africa could have eaten those B&B. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I mean, that's not terrible. That's kind of true, um,
Yeah.
but that's not the point. The point is securing the protocol, and it's a deflationary asset, right? The amount of BNB in existence aren't increasing; it's decreasing. Binance has completed its 15th quarterly coin burn of Binance Coin, 1 million BNB, 1.1 million BNB valued at half, almost $0.6 billion was destroyed. The total supply of BNB reduced from 170 million to 169.5 million. The latest BNB coin burn was the largest to date. That's great. Imagine burning $500 million. Wait, don't imagine. It's real. Hashtag BNB.
Ugh, $500 million, like you said, those kids in Africa.
But it's
Mm,
so here's a way to think about it. Would you? It's like teach a man a fish or give a fish. Yeah, you could have taken that half a billion
well,
dollars and given a lot of fish to people, but at the same time, like Binance's success is depending on these coin burns, and when they
okay.
go against something, they are going to destroy their reputation and their ability to like help people in the future. So I don't think that
Yep.
would be a good
But,
idea.
but I don't want to get into teaching them to fish to giving them fish because it's a point of contention with me. So anyway, let's move on from global whatever we're doing. Questions. Okay. Uh, Playboy Cuff said that's good news. It means a large coin bird bee will definitely value. If it no large bee bird. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Playboy Cuff.
Um,
Not sure at all.
yeah, not sure either. Let me look. From that question, I didn't get anything.
I don't
Da-da.
think BT. I
Coal
don't
mine
think BTC
explosion. We already
burns
talked about
coins.
that.
BTC doesn't burn coins, do they?
No, BTC doesn't burn coin, but the
I don't know. Do
supply
they?
of BTC is going down. Why is the supply of BTC going down? Well,
Toddlers.
you could say hodlers, so people not selling, um, people mining, the amount of coins that are ever going to be in existence, the amount of those that are available are going down. The amount of coins that are locked, lost, or stolen, I guess, this would be another reason. Like I think there's, Satoshi Nakamoto has 1 million coins in his Bitcoin wallet that he has not touched. So that's a pretty. He's the richest person in the world. Um,
Frick, no kidding. A million?
yeah, 1 million Bitcoin.
Shit, that's
So
fucking
not
incredible.
21 million in the total supply, and then I would probably take at least 1 to 3 million from that 21 million, and probably say that's gone from the total supply as well from people just losing private keys or dying, stuff like that. I'd say there's a huge percentage of Bitcoin that was lost during like its initial Silk Road era when it was worth like pennies and crap. People throwing out laptops and keys and whatever. So that's
Yep.
probably undervalued as well. The actual lack of Bitcoin that there really is. People in comparison are like, oh, there's 21 million Bitcoin. There's currently 19 million Bitcoin in existence. That means in 140 years, all the Bitcoins will be gone.
Yeah, I
Um,
have a laptop sitting here that I think I mined some PC on it. Can't get it to start, so ugh, that's
oh,
I don't think I have that much there.
it could still be worth it.
So Playboy, uh, uh, yeah, it will be. I just gotta take it in and get it done. It's got more fucking viruses than Sicilian prostate. So, so um, Playboy, it was B&B that burnt that stuff, not BTC. Okay. What are we
Yeah.
looking at now?
I'm just looking at Bitcoin on the daily, looking like, yeah, Chop City, baby. Sitting right on top of support, pretty much, which is the daily candle close from March 12th and March 13th. Right here. 611. Would not be surprised if we broke that 611 support to the downside. Looking for 5.7, 5.5, 5.1, but it is what it is. We'll see. Just looking at the daily,
Okay.
4 hours. It is what it is. Why did we stop here? I think this was the daily. I have no idea why we stopped here. The daily range, nope. Yeah, it looks like it wants to push lower, is what this daily candle looks like to me. But if we consolidated and did some like sideways bull flag type formation, I mean, we were here for 2 more days, that'd be cool. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we'll probably see an increase in market volume going into this weekend. The weekly looks good. The weekly looks really good. The weekly makes my 4 hour and daily analysis look like shit. Personally. So this is the highest that we've ever closed last week. Okay. We candle bodied closed 60K. Highest we've ever closed. This week is the highest if we're another green candle. It looks like we're going to go into another green week. Just from like this, the way that this chart is kind of setting up, I could definitely see the huge expansion move, but I don't know if Bitcoin's going to go to 80K yet. I would love it to.
Okay. Harvey said he's enjoying our been lurking.
He's been a lurker.
He was lurking and listening to you, and he's enjoying the content.
Okay, nice. That is good to know. Don't want to scare off the lurkers. You can't be too aggressive.
Boo. But yeah, when you look at this daily chart, incredible. The flag, never mind. Okay, really nice looking.
What, the BTC daily?
Yeah.
It just looks like the smaller time frames aren't going to tell you what the weekly candle close is telling you. The weekly candle close going into Sunday, going into a new green, like this would be the third. Last week was our highest candle close. This would be our next highest close. We'd be looking for a new monthly high. Like we're already looking to close. We look at how many times we've closed the monthly higher. We broke out here. We broke out in October of 2020 from our monthly candle high. November, December, January close, February, December, January, February, March, April.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It doesn't matter how big the candle is as long as it's going up.
Right. This is all BTC price discovery. That's all we got going on here.
Okay. I really like that chart. Okay. I'm going to be quiet and let you go about your business.
What chart? This one that I have?
That one's even a nice one.
I like this one a lot because this one doesn't have my bias in it. I feel like this one just has levels on. Let's look at I think the weekly looks good. This is probably my favorite BTC chart that I got right now, just because it's, like I said, unbiased. The other chart is a little biased because I've been waiting for it to correct since I've been waiting for a 41K correction for feels like weeks or months now. But yeah, I think this chart is
but
probably
it's happened before. So it's not unreasonable for you to think that because it's happened before many times. A
it
correction like that,
it very definitely
percentage.
100%, 150% will happen. There absolutely 150% will be 40, 60, 80% BTC corrections in the future. If that
Yep.
scares you, get out. I don't know what to say. It's not 40, 60, or 80% BTC correction shouldn't even be in your ballpark because what? We're up 400% on the 1 year. So if
Yeah.
you're, I mean, it depends on your strategy of investment, I guess. So um, typically the best time to buy crypto is when there's fear in the market, but we haven't had any fear in the market in quite some time. It's been a whole lot of greed. If you go to the Crypto World News Discord, there is I'm going to go to this rainbow chart, which I believe Rick showed us yesterday. And I really like this rainbow chart because it gives you emotions on top of price. So here we are right now. We're currently entering the FOMO intensifies zone, or we're entering the sell, sell, sell zone. I'm not exactly sure. But see, here's our sell, sell, sell today. FOMO intensifies, maximum bubble territory. I'm excited to see because here
Uh,
on the 2020th, we broke outside of our best possible, basically fire sale. And if we were able to break out here, that could be $150,000 Bitcoin, basically, or higher. Um, probably, probably like, yeah, somewhere up in this zone here, come back to the blue. And look at this is like a 4 year, this is a great time with the halving. 4 years, Bitcoin halving. 4 years, Bitcoin halving. Usually each halving, you get two fire entries. Fire entry, fire entry, fire entry, fire entry. Oh, this one you got three. Fire entry. Yeah, so I mean, I'll drop the links in Discord if you wanted to check out this chart. It's just pretty cool to see how, I don't know, support and resistance, like basically in the year 2024, the price could be anywhere between $40,000 Bitcoin and $500,000 Bitcoin. Is basically what this um, chart is kind of, this logarithmic chart is kind of showing us. Yeah, I don't like my BTC daily analysis. I only like my weekly analysis. It's okay. Chainlink white paper. Anyone? New Chainlink white paper? No one cares. It's really technical. It's, gosh, a lot of pages. No, I'm not going to read all this. But hey, new Chainlink white paper. I guess I'll drop the link below the stream. Oh, look, there's math. Ooh. You know it's a good white paper when it's got some of these. You don't even know what these signs are. SIG, SK, the signature. Gosh, this is so nerdy. Discretionized functional signature scheme,
ones
for
that are making
example,
us money.
given, I don't even know. I'm not trying to identify how the key signatures work. Anyways,
Ooh, we got velocity in there. Looking.
Dogecoin. Is there any altcoin suggestions? I think we'll just do a 30-minute show today. It seems like we're pretty quiet, and I've got some stuff I got to do because we do have the charity stream tonight at 9. So if you're going to be around or if you can join for that, I really appreciate it. I'm not asking you guys to donate, just asking you to show support and open up a web browser and just be like, yo, cool, or maybe vote on which charity you would like to see us donate to. So, I don't know. I was thinking about like going to my news station, but I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. I'm all about the
Somebody would
passive.
like
I want to be a passive
to have it.
philanthropist.
Okay. Elegant Elliot often says, and I guess it's a question he has, tether audit. Any thoughts on Litecoin? Let me smack. No, let me smack you. Let me smack.
Yeah,
Thoughts on
Litecoin's at
Litecoin?
310. Litecoin's doing great. What are my thoughts on Litecoin? Litecoin's underperformed
Uh,
on a yearly, monthly, and weekly basis. Litecoin to USD chart's not going to tell you the data that you need. You need to go to Litecoin to BTC. Looking at the monthly here, LTC to USD is never closed here before, so we're already in price discovery territory, kind of, sort of. So, because whenever this happened, like whenever Charlie Lee sold his Litecoin at $420, which it didn't even get to, this was very quick. This happened very, very fast. We didn't like there wasn't
yeah.
true market growth like we're seeing right here. Um, I fully believe that Litecoin will probably, you know, wherever its expansion to, wherever it wants to, let's say it wanted to go to $1,200, um, probably not going to get these Litecoin entries like ever again. Just because we're looking at monthly macro level type moves, and the cryptocurrency market is moving. Um, LTC to BTC chart is going to give you the data that you need to gain perspective. This looks like an easy target, but getting above there is when it actually gets exciting again. Dogecoin's kind of coming down a little bit on the 4 hour, but it's performed, gosh, so well. So if you haven't taken profit yet, looks like some people are deciding to maybe consider taking some profit. I mean, it was almost at 50 cents. So almost halfway to the dream, which is $1, I guess.
Well, yeah, you got to have a dream, right?
Yep. Tether audit. Let's see what's the tether audit. Um, tether. Um, USD issues with Tron about to surpass on Ethereum. Whales Tether 1 hour. Tether to launch USDT stablecoin on Polkadot. Tether to launch Polkadots. Let's see. I don't know about the Tether audit. But what about US dollar audit? Like, that's what I'd be more concerned about. March 30th. I don't see anything new regarding a Tether audit. Tether is still lying to you April 1st. Let's look at that. This could be April Fool's joke, though. The Tether playbook is simple. Oh, let's click Tether. Crypto crime cartel. The N is nigh for Tether. Is that supposed to be near? The curtains pulled back on the operations of Tether. Representatives of Medicaid. January 1st. This is a new article. Tether, Bitfinex, in fact, owned and operated by the same people. Parent by iFinex. Okay, so Tether can't stay ahead of the truth forever. It finds itself square in the crosshairs of a fraud investigation by the New York Attorney General's office. Click. The New York Attorney General's office today announced that their office to obtain a court order. Attorney General James Court against crypto under investigation for fraud. iFinex, Tether, issuer of Tether. I mean, it probably has to do with money laundering. I mean, Tether's not, of course, Tether's used for money laundering. Any digital currency, any currency is. According to Bitfinex, it's already taken $700 million from Tether reserves. Wait. The filings explain how Bitfinex no longer has access to over $850 million of commingled client and corporate funds that it handed over without any written contract or assurance to a Panamanian entity called Crypto Capital Corp. A loss Bitfinex never disclosed to investors. In order to fill the gap, executives of Bitfinex and Tether engaged in series of conflicted corporate transactions whereby Bitfinex gave itself access to $900 million of Tether's cash reserves, which Tether for years repeatedly told investors fully backed by the Tether virtual currency 1-to-1. According to the filings, Bitfinex has already taken at least $700 million of the Tether reserves from these Tether reserves. Those transactions, which also have not been disclosed to investors, treat Tether's cash reserves as Bitfinex corporate slush fund and are being used to hide Bitfinex massive,
That's kind of fishy.
undisclosed losses and inability to handle customer withdrawals. The office's filings further with detailed how companies, I don't know, confiscated, obfuscated, the extent of the timing of these corporate transactions during the office investigation. Issued pursuant to General Business Law, Section 345, Prison New York's Marshall Act, that confers broad powers when attorney generals investigate and halt fraud in connection with securities or commodities. The court order bars the operation of Bitfinex from further draining the cash reserves of Tether or taking personal distributions or dividends from the reserves. The order also compels the company to produce relevant documents to form which to date they have failed to produce to the Office of the Attorney General. A copy of the court can be viewed here. Cool. Thanks for suggesting. So interesting.
Elegant Elliot wants to know what you think of Tether's reserve. Did you?
What do I think of Tether's reserve?
Yeah, was there that article? Was there anything pertaining to reserves?
Let's go to tether.io. No, not that I recall. It reserves. It talks about the company Ifinex having access to these reserves. It talks about the company Ifinex, which is actually known as Bitfinex, being hacked and losing funds, seizing withdrawals from users, not disclosing the funds that were hacked when they shouldn't have been in a position to be hacked in the first place. So the Bitfinex platform handed over its users' crypto keys without the consent of the users, lost the money, didn't tell them, used Tether to gain the money back.
Wow.
Used Tether. It gave itself access to $900 million of Tether's cash reserves. Bitfinex has already taken at least $700 million from Tether's reserves. Proof transparency, proof of funds. Let's click. According client community, work privilege confidential. Pursuant to the above terms and conditions of FCC, Bank 1 has 1.9 trillion. Bank 2 has 500 billion. Total is 2.5 trillion. I don't know what to think of the cash reserves.
Yeah, I avoid Tether like the plague. I've never used Tether at all. And yeah, I'm just leery of it. But hey, if you guys want to use Tether.
Oh, okay, that's billion. Sorry, not trillion. My 47 billion, right? 145 million. 773,519. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Elegant Elliot says BTC from that hack just moved for the first time in 5 years.
BTC from this hack?
Yeah, that's what he says. Well, that's what we're talking. Assuming that's what he was talking about with Tether. Right? The BTC from that hack just moved for the first time in 5 years. So I maybe could explain a little more, Elegant. we'll wait for him to say something. Okay, so did I do? Am I
No,
not
I'm
talking
here.
again?
I'm here. I'm like reading and looking at these transactions as they come in.
Yeah, it was my side that screwed up. Got down. Okie dokie.
Binance
Well,
Hack
ooh, well.
Money, Binance ETH Pool Mining, other whalealert.io. Look at how much. Look at how
Okay.
much. Really is really going into the other um, transactions. Here, I'm gonna pull this up. This is pretty cool. Give this a sec
It's
to
just
load.
Bitcoin.
I believe this is just Bitcoin.
Okay, cool.
Holy cow!
No kidding.
Ethereum mining pool. Okay, this is not just Bitcoin. This must be. This is crazy. I feel like I'm tripping.
Ugh,
So
cool.
Binance sends most of its goes to other, which I guess would be a decentralized exchange. A real-time transaction of Bitcoin, ETH, EOS, Tron, Stellar. Okay, yeah, it's more than just Bitcoin. I don't
There
know. It
was
looks
an
like the Tether vault. There's some. I don't know if these balances are total authorized. It doesn't look. I mean, this looks like there's money here. I don't know what to say. If
okay.
they gave themselves access to money wrongfully and they're getting sued and yada yada yada, then that's could be potentially some really bad news for Tether. But I'm still pretty bullish on stablecoins, just because I think they're good for like stablecoins and deflationary assets are good for liquidity mining because a lot of investors who have liquid assets don't want to risk capital. That's their main concern,
Yeah.
capital preservation.
Okay.
You got a
Ron,
question for me?
well, Ronnie Westside just put a link up.
Oh,
Benzinga.com market. It's in the chat.
what am I looking at? We're looking at a price of BTC. I actually don't like this
Oh,
chart that much. Let me go to a chart that I do like. Let's look at BTC here on the weekly because the daily chart is kind of looking poopy, but the weekly chart is kind of a different story. The weekly chart just says all you got to do, Bitcoin, you've done enough. You've done a good job so far. It's been a good week. It wasn't a great week, but we're closing higher than we did last week. That's what it says. And that's all you needed. That's all you need to do. Go to sleep, little Bitcoin. Wait, did you ask me something?
who, me?
Yeah.
No, yes. Ronnie Westside just put a link up in the chat
Ah, okay,
about
okay.
Benzinga, and I'm not sure what Benzinga.com is.
The link about the stolen
Myth.
coin Elegant was talking about.
So,
Um. Oh yeah, can you drop that link again for me so I can click it? Can you look at ETC? Yeah, let's look at Ethereum Classic. That's actually a good suggestion. Don't
good
get
plan.
don't get many good suggestions. Most of the time we just get a bunch of crap.
Should.
Oh, by the
Um,
way, whoever suggested Hathor, I think with me, H Hathor, HTR. I think that's a really really good. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Okay, no, I thought it just went from like pennies. But I think this one's coming out. This one's got some really good DeFi use case. But let's look at. I'm getting super ADD here. Let's look at Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic, Cacao Cow. We're up 28% on the daily. Go down to a weekly. Let's grab a fib. I like that top. And I like that bottom. So let's go down a little bit lower. Go to a daily. The daily looks so strong. So very strong. There's nothing really here stopping us at this point. $30 is like a little bit of resistance, but really, we'll probably come up to like 33 before actually facing some resistance. We could just break that. I don't know. But that is the 786 of this entire move so far on the daily. So the macro time frame is probably going to look a lot better. But this looks so good. Volume looks great. Nothing wrong here. Ethereum Classic to the Tether. I don't know if we should be looking at Tether anymore. Now you guys got me scared about Tether. Weekly looks like we've got some support below us.
It's better to be informed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we moved it down, I like that better. So Ethereum Classic really just looks so freaking bullish on this monthly candle here. This is what we got. Monthly resistance right there. Candle close resistance. We've never closed a candle above 30, whatever it is, $33 on a monthly before. We've already pretty much done everything that we needed to do this month. These altcoins are just, gosh, they're looking so good. So juicy. Why do you look so juicy, Ethereum Classic? $80, $140. I mean, I know I might be talking like really high here, but just look at this monthly. Let's look at ETC to BTC, because I don't think I've ever looked at that chart. How can you go wrong? It looks like you really can't go wrong. See what I mean? But you got a little bit of resistance right there, which is 160% higher than where we are now. That's where you got a little bit of resistance on a weekly. Breakout above 0.0012 would be, wow. Let's go to the races. Let's go to the races. Let's go.
Tom thinks it's going to be touching 200 very soon.
Someone thinks it's going to be touching 200?
He's thinking.
If it touched 200 very soon, that would be amazing. I would believe that. This coin is down 20% on the 1 year. Can you believe that?
No. How can it be down 20%?
It's ETC to BTC.
Oh, BTC, okay.
Yep. Year to date is up 140%, but the 1 year is where it was, the actual 1 year is down 20%. The 4-hour chart, you're just looking so good. Someone said a $200 Ethereum Classic, there'd be some huge fundamental news. Like, I know Grayscale just bought some Ethereum Classic and some other altcoins as well, but that would be crazy. That would be like 3, 9. No, that would basically be like that. Somewhere about there is what you're talking about. You said very soon. So this is what it would look like on a BTC chart, pretty much. That's what I suspect. like $300 Ethereum Classic. But, you know, look at the macro money moves. It looks nice. It looks very nice. Yeah, it's hard to do micro analysis on these coins that are just like booming, like not trying to like get people to FOMO in, but like you've had ample opportunity to get into the cryptocurrency space, and if you're new to the space, you know, make that known and ask for what you need, because if you don't ask for what you need, you're not going to get it. But if you do, like, hey, I'm looking for opportunities and I'm new to the cryptocurrency space, there are other opportunities where charts don't look like this yet. And you can start taking advantage of those, is what I would look for. Because, yes, you can still get in on this coin and make the macro moves as it pushes its way to 200. But it's already up 30% on the day, so.
So you said there are coins out there that you think may be able to move like ETC,
Yes.
like pop.
Yeah, like
Okay,
pop.
so maybe on the next show, if you have a list of those, you could like just say what you think is good about them, not whether or not to buy them.
Right,
What
right.
you think is good about them.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you don't want to do that, that's
No, I mean if people are interested in coins that I think are looking hot, I don't mind doing something like that. I pretty much talk about coins that I think are looking hot. I think Rin has been looking hot for a while. OMG's just done really well. Band had an amazing day yesterday. Holy jeez. What a day. Polkadot is really hard to enter. I feel like I've been saying that for a while. XLM is also looking really, really. Well, actually, it already did make some good moves, but XLM looks pretty good. But basically, I think Rin. I'll just make some suggestions. I'll have to get like a little top 5 or top 3 daily list together or something like that for the next show. But are you guys? I know Jello, you can't commit to the charity stream tonight, but I hope you guys can. I'm gonna make a Twitter. I want to make a Twitter something, and I want you guys to retweet if you can. I'm just gonna say charity stream tonight. Whaler at Whaler DAO giving some. I don't know what it was. I'll just say 15K die. I forgot. Giving some 15K die. Join on Twitch at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to take part in the event. Okay. And then I'm going to @Turnip, because that dude knows people. He's got a Chinese name now. Tweeted it, and view embedded tweet. Gosh, they make this so difficult. Copy code, please, on your sites. Okay, let's see if this works. I don't know why Twitter doesn't do this crap. Just make it freaking easy. Oh my gosh. Nope, that was not the right thing. I think I'm Twitter special or something.
Special?
I don't know how to pin to your tweet, add, remove, embedded tweet, view activity list. Okay, I got it. You just got to click on it. I don't use Twitter. I'm not a tweeter, okay? Give me a fucking break. If you could retweet that, I would really appreciate it. It's for charity, like I said. I might consider putting up like something if you guys wanted to donate, as well. but we've already got money to donate, so it's not like we're asking for money. It's like we're celebrating the money that we've already got. So let's celebrate. We're going to be having some drinks. The whole DAO should be here. It should just be a real chill, good time to talk about like the future. And there's like developers and stuff. So if you guys are interested in like what's going on in the DeFi space, what's coming, if you guys have questions for them, we're just going to be hanging out. Like it's not, the only agenda is to decide who we're going to give all this money to. So as much exposure as we could get for that, I would very much appreciate it. So that's pretty much it for today's show. I don't know if, Jello, do you got anything for him, or is there any questions? Appreciate the retweets.
There was one question someone had about Grayscale being down 12%.
Top DeFi picks.
It's off my screen now, huh? It's off my screen. Maybe you can see it. The Grayscale and 12% was in it.
I think touching 200 very soon. Grayscale. Oops. Can someone ban me? I don't see Grayscale. I don't see the question. Good for you, Tom. That's the last thing I see.
Okay. Tom has...
Oh, I see. How is Grayscale trading at a negative 12% premium?
Yeah.
I wish I knew. I don't have the... I'm not as versed in the traditional markets as I am in the crypto markets. Like, I don't understand how the crypto... or how the Coinbase IPO coin actually correlates or relates to the cryptocurrency market. I'm interested to see how they commingle, but I'm not exactly sure how. DeFi projects, you said, did you say top 10 or top 5?
He just top DeFi
Top DeFi picks. Badger DAO, Beefy.finance, ticker BIFI, Super Farm, 88 miles per hour, Fee Protocol, Harvest.finance.
So how are people going to remember those?
Keeper DAO. I'll drop the list here. Let me drop you the list here, and this is a great way. This list right here that I'm going to share with you guys is a great way to find. God bless Nightbot. All right, someone can repost that who's not banned. Is a great way to find crypto DeFi projects. That's how I found a majority of the DeFi projects that I'm in. Would be just you have to do a little bit of research. And so Matic, you know what Matic is? Polygon. So you click on it. That's a DeFi project. Matic.network. Visit Polygon. You could do your own research, so to speak. Does it look good? Technology, get started. Yada yada yada. That one's kind of boring, but this is Ren. I was talking about Ren. Why was I talking about Ren? Being Doge, I'm sorry. Doge is highly transactable. Ren sees that. Ren Doge. Highly transactable, DeFi. Oh, are we starting to get it now, people? Are we starting to get why the shitcoin meme is at 32 cents now? Transactional volume and use case.
Okay, Tom wants to know where is this list? Where is this list?
I'm trying to share it, but someone needs to...
I did. I said permit Elliott News.
Oh, well, you have to let me know so I can drop the link.
Oh, so...
Permit me again. I have multiple. Just permit me again.
Sorry, I'll do it again. Sorry.
Also, I could not post the link about stolen BTC. Just Googled stolen BTC moved. Okay. Yeah, I'll Google that. Ronnie Westside. You got me, Jello?
I am just putting in the last two letters. And then I got to remove one of the E's. There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Woo! We got it. Okay. So this is the list that I use. Not a problem. And this is for the Uniswap. You can also find coins that are on SushiSwap as well. But Cryptocurrency market cap is down 0.07%, $2.2 trillion. Market, or the 24-hour volume, huge, $400 billion. BTC dominance down 50%. ETH 12.1% dominance. Usually, BTC ranges from about 50 to 60 to 70% market dominance. So, shave off of some market cap could potential happen. I mean, the dominance. We're just in altcoin season right now. Look at these altcoins, baby. Altcoin season.
Yep.
How can you go wrong? You can't. Altcoin season. Altcoin season. Altcoin.
Okay.
Yep.
You're really happy today. So anyway, it's 1 minute past, 2 minutes past the hour. So I don't know if you want to keep going or if
Nope.
say goodbye.
Nope. I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'm gonna ask you guys one more time, please, if you don't mind retweeting. I'm not really sure if there was any tweets or retweets. If you can't retweet, that's cool. I'm not. If you could just be here or try to be here or open up a browser at 9, show some support. Ideally, I'd like for this to be fun for you guys as well, because it's going to be fun for us as the people, trying to help other people out. So, yeah, I don't really have anything for you guys. Happy Friday. Stay safe in your trades. BTC's looking pretty choppy, pretty funky. With that being said, keep an eye on the weekly candle close. That's going to be where you're finding most of your perspective on what's going on in current price, given price action. Daily candle, 4-hour candles are going to be a little bit impulsive. From what I'm looking at, I'm really giving a lot of weight and value to this weekly candle close going into Sunday. So that's what I'm looking at, opening up a nice green new candle on Sunday or Monday going into next week. As long as we're able to do that, hold here, we are currently higher than we held last week. So this is still looking, there's still a big argument for the bulls, looking for a nice expansion move up, 80, maybe 90K higher. So YOLO to Yandi, boys. I don't know what to say. Cryptocurrency market cap, $2.2 trillion. ETH is looking beautiful. ETH to BTC, Doge, 34 cents, almost at 50 cents. What more could you want, people? I mean, last week we thought Doge to 10 cents was a freaking meme. And next month we're going to be like, Doge to $1. What? Doge to $10. That's the new running. That's the new runner. But yeah, my name's Elliot. My co-host Jello. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. We'll be back on Monday. Well, actually, I'll be back tonight at 9 for the charity stream. I hope to see you there. But I probably don't expect to see Jello there. And maybe, I don't know. But I'm for sure.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. For sure next week, you got me back on Monday at 12. Actually, no, you don't have me next Monday. I have to help out family. Family's got some... I got to help out some family. So no show next Monday. We'll be back on Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern for the next Crypto World News show. If you don't catch that, watch the replay on YouTube. Join our Discord. Join the conversation. And yeah, stay safe, stay blessed. That's pretty much it. Thanks for being here. You got anything, Jello?
Well, keep H-bar for Wednesday there, Tom.
Yeah.
And if things go south, don't panic because there might be a big sell-off taking profit. Okay, that's the way I look at it. I'm not going to worry about if the price drops, like Elliot was saying, 20, 30, 40%.
Right. Now,
right?
The price will do those dramatic things until the market is able to get more, until the market matures a little bit. So that's a great point.
So don't panic, I guess is the way I would put it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a good weekend.
You too, Mr. Jello.
Elliot.
Yep.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yep. I'll talk to you guys soon.
To you on Wednesday.
Bye. It's been a long week just running. Come to the charity stream.